Hello, Great Britain Railways. How are we doing? Hello, Jeanette. How we doing? Hello, Robert. How we doing? It's in Lancashire. Hello, VDH92. Hello, Paul Bennett. UK, correct. Lancashire, UK. Hello to Icom. Yes, I'm fine, thanks. Nice and sunny here. Must be something interesting coming because there's people here with step ladders peeping over the bridge. So I don't know what we're waiting for. Hello, Blanchett. How we doing? Yeah, there's folk here with step ladders looking over a bridge, so something of interest is coming very soon. But I don't know what. Hello, Gustavo. Yeah, it's sunny here, Jeanette. Bit drafty, but sunny. You can only just hear me. Alright, so I'm moving that phone a bit clearer. Hang on. That'll be a bit better. Microphone were a bit further away. Hello, Tommy. How are we doing? Just eating Tesco's carrot sticks with hummus. Hummus, you always eat too many sticks and not enough hummus. The Tesco meal deal. Yeah, it's about 20, hang on, just about 20 here. 20.5 degrees. 20.5. Just nice. It was cold last night, alright. I went so bad. Last night I had to sleep without my sheets on because I said I was waiting for the washer if it to finish my sheets. Still waiting, I'm waiting and waiting. Oh, bugger this. So I went to bed without the quilt cover on. I do have another set, but it's brand new in pack and I don't want to undo them. It's actually quite nice, Tommy. You get a carrot sticks hummus, a sandwich of your choice, and a drink or a cup of coffee for £3.90. But you don't have to have carrots up the hummus. You can have, there's about 4 or 5 different things you can choose from. Little packets. But it's all for £3.90, it's not bad. But I don't mind, I quite like hummus, it's alright. You just don't get enough of it in tub. You always end up with more sticks left than hummus. No, £3.90 it is for any sandwich. And some of them are triples as well, some of the sandwiches, but usually ones I don't like are triples. So it ain't bad. So it was a good visit today for me for Tesco's because I got a bottle of pop as well and I had a voucher for £4 and I only spent just over £4, so it only cost me a few pence. So it weren't so bad, you know. With my voucher that came through post, they sent me some vouchers for £4 each voucher. So it was a cheap visit. I got my dinner and a bottle of pop for 40 pence. Oh, who's this fella coming here? Somebody coming to talk to me.
You alright, mate?
Hey, alright?
You wouldn't happen to know what that like engine is that's coming down?
I don't know. What time's it coming?
Eh?
What time's it due?
Oh, it's a good hour away yet.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Grangemouth Derby, I think.
Yeah.
Let me just check it again.
It's been a few times this week, that.
And what's it been?
It's t'other day, Wednesday, when I was last here, it were I think it were 290s, I think, on their own. I think.
Right. Yeah. It's Grangemouth to Rugby. 7 minutes past 6.
7 minutes past 6 here.
That's what it says.
Oh, I won't be here that long. I won't be waiting for that.
Well, I've been out since early morning, so I'm flagging a bit now.
Yeah.
It's only, they're letting him go through Eden Valley instead of holding him. it's down. He's got a recess at Oxays for an hour and a quarter.
Yeah, well, they might scrap that. They usually very often do when it says that.
Especially on a Saturday, you know.
Yeah, they usually just slip them through. If it's a light engine, it could soon whip it through.
And what the weather will bother.
See what happens.
Did you see the 390s? Oh no,
Sorry?
they went to Garston. Triple-headed 90s.
Right.
And they had that one that says backbone in black.
Oh yeah, I've seen that a few times. Yeah. Backbone of Britain or something it says on it, hasn't it?
So it was nice to see though, triple-header.
Yeah.
Instead of these, nobody in your car with you, is there?
Sorry?
So there's nobody in your car with you, is there? No kids.
Nobody, no kids were
in your car with you.
No.
You know, sick of them fucking units.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think I might just say bugger it and go.
Yeah. It's a bit late, is that? 6 o'clock. I've got the garbage staying till that late.
Yeah. You alright? Well, there is later on. There's a couple later on. There's supposed to be a Stephen into Blackpool, but they got the steam ban on, so they put a 37 and a 47 on it. And then there's a 40 coming from Llandudno back up to Kirkcaldy. So good luck with that one. Yeah.
Run that.
It is for a 65-year-old loco, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to wait for that, but I don't think I'm going to bother.
No.
I saw 50 this morning that were on it.
Yeah.
Have you linked your phones up?
Yeah, I can see what's on there on here.
Yeah. It's clever what they can do now, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's 30 odd people watching this at the moment.
Is it what?
30 odd people watching this feed at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you put your stuff out on?
It's on YouTube. It's live now on YouTube. Is this?
What's your name on YouTube?
RB Rail. In fact, there's usually my sticker on there, but there's not.
Yeah. Yeah, they can't hear us talking.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. It's all right.
Well, my name's Dave then.
Yeah. Yeah, there's microphone there, you see. I put it there because then you can hear trains and you can hear me talking at the same time.
Well, I've got the little
Yeah.
DJI.
Yeah, I used to have one of them.
Yeah, good little camera, aren't
Yeah, I just couldn't really find much use with trains. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, my next move, I think, is going to be a drone.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it seemed to take the fun out of it for me. I don't know why.
Somebody just said hello, Dave. Tommy in Ireland.
Better keep your mouth shut.
We've got somebody in Maine, in America, watching.
Get away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's the weather like over there?
I don't know. I'll find out. I'll ask them. Who is it? Hello, Sheila from Northern Maine. What's weather like over there? You get a lot of people from all over the show watching. Sometimes you get lots of people watching. But just lately it's gone a bit down. I don't know why.
Do you get out for it?
Eh?
Do you get anything for it?
Yeah. Not the right lot though, fortunately.
I'm going back a good few years. And I was at Colton Junction. And there was a lad there with a full size
Oh yeah.
video camera. And he said, "You cheap, keep pestering me because I'm getting like 800 extra every week."
Yeah.
He said they want me to put adverts in me video slots and they'll pay me.
Yeah.
And this bloke said, "I do that." He said, "I get £2 grand a year."
Yeah.
Just for putting it in, like, you know.
Yeah.
So,
It depends how much time you put in. If you put loads of time in, you know, there's some people making big money on it.
yeah, are they?
Yeah. Definitely. If you put the effort in and the time, they like the long videos, long format videos, about 20 to 40 minutes long.
Oh, I've got hundreds.
You know, in landscape mode.
Yeah.
That's what bringing the real money. But live streaming, that also brings it in, but it's got to be this way around portrait. Put it in horizontal, which is what I prefer to look at, but nobody watches it. Because everybody's using phones nowadays, you see, so it's all, can you see, it's phone friendly, can you see?
It's not a bad picture though, all the same.
Oh yeah, it's 4K.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it being portrait, it's,
yeah,
you know, it's showing,
but
it's showing the track work and everything, right?
This is what everybody views on the phone now.
Well, I'm a bit past it, but I'm 77, I'm not into this stuff.
Yeah.
This is why I've got this. You know?
Yeah. There's lots of people come here. This is a real popular spot, is this? But sometimes when there's a steam engine come through.
It's not a patch of what it used to be.
You know.
Oh. I mean, I was spotting it 50s and early 60s.
Oh yeah, it'd been a different place then.
Everywhere you went, it jumped.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, I won't disturb you anymore, mate.
All right.
I'm ganging up on you. This is Dave signing off.
All right. See you later, Dave.
Cheers,
There you go. That was Dave. 77-year-old Dave. Disturbing my carrot sticks. I'm trying to build up my fat stores for winter. It's the healthiest option. Correct, and he said he'd been out since 7 o'clock this morning. He said he's flagging a bit. Oh my God, that's dedication from 7 in the morning. It's now 10 to 4, and he's still out and about in his car. "77-year-old, he's doing all right. Did look pretty fit and healthy, I must admit, to be fair. That is the key, Tommy. You're right there. Keep on and about, keep at it. You know what I mean? A lot of people, once they retire, they just go into like hermit mode, and before they know where they are, they're dead. You know, they don't go out, they don't do anything. So you've got to keep doing shit. You know. It is sunny and it's getting warmer as well. Should have given a sticker. It's up on my call. Yeah, well, it's all good fun. Good times will come, I'm sure. Hello, Georgina Divine. from Sedgeburgh, Cumbria. And how are you doing? And more to the point, Georgina, how's your friend doing? Is she still on the mend? 77-year-old Dave must stay away from that carrots and hummus. To be that healthy. Actually, hummus, you know, it's not that healthy in quantities. You know, it's all it is mayonnaise and all sorts of stuff, and mayonnaise ain't good. I'll tell you what my Achilles heel is, I'll be honest, it's flipping bread. I've got to stop eating bread. That's the only crap thing I eat is bread. Everything else I try and keep it fairly healthy, but it's just my downfall is bread and cheese. Got to knock them on the head, bread and cheese. But I just love cheese on toast, you know what I mean? Hello, Team TM, how we doing? You know, I love cheese on toast. I get 2 slices of bread and some cheese, and I put it in my George Foreman grill, and shut it up, and 5 minutes later I've got the best cheese on toast you can imagine. Yeah, that's it. You're right there, Tommy. Everything in moderation. That's where we fall flat, and especially like in America. Portion sizes. You're right there, Tommy. But I need to knock bread off. I really do. I'm going through like a loaf and a half a week. You know what I mean? Which is a lot for one person, I think. I don't know. If you enjoy it, yeah. I understand, but if you want to make something quick, yeah, that's true. Hello, Jackie, how we doing? Excellent. Glad to hear you're feeling a bit better, Jackie. Yeah, it's just one of them things I need to stop. Bread and cheese. Everything else I eat's pretty good. I just love cheese, and I love bread. You know what I mean? I need to make contact with that woman. That's what I need to do. Who used to do all the meals, because I never had to go to shop for anything then, so I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't. There were never an issue, and never a reason to make any bad decisions on buying bread and cheese and anything when you get everything brought to your house. But that's life. Another car pulling up. What's going on today? What's something happening that I don't know about? Another car pulled up. Oh, it's roasting. That sun coming in through my windscreen now, it's flipping roasting. quick look at timetable and see if I'm missing something. Have a look at the timetable. I've got a picture of me. What the hell is this? There's something coming. Grassley Bridge. It's a Grassley Bridge. Oh. 1651. Stirling to Crewe. 17. Oh, that's Luton. And we've got Network Rail at 17. Oh, there's a few interesting little knickknacks coming in next hour. Hello, Simon Seymour Patra. How we doing? Seymour Patra. How's it going? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Seymour Patra. Not a bad effort, I don't think. Plugging the battery back in. I need to plug those. Anybody seen out to Sanger? Lovely weather. It's weird because it was quite miserable earlier on. It wasn't raining, but it was dull. If you had said to me I'd be sat outside at 4 o'clock this afternoon baking away in the sun, I wouldn't have believed you. And there you go. If you give up anything else, you'll be even more miserable. You're right there, Tommy. Yeah. Spend your whole life living on sweet potatoes, my God. That was the slow train to Stirling, by the way, the first one. The Lumos, what I call the slow train to Stirling, that takes 6 hours 50 minutes to get from Euston to Stirling. I'm so sorry I've not been in your chat for a long time. How is Jeanette? Hope she's okay. Yeah, they're okay, Jackie. In fact, Jeanette was in this chat not long ago. She was in the chat. I don't know where she's gone, but she was in the chat about 10-15 minutes ago. But yeah, everybody's fine as far as I'm aware. And there you go. Speak of the devil and they're sure to appear. How's Lee doing, Jackie? I haven't seen Lee for yonks. Is he still popping up his head through that little hole in the layout? And there goes the Trans-Pennine Express, Class 397, going to Glasgow Central. Hello, Camille Demange. How are we doing? .5 here at the moment now. It's gone up a degree since I last looked. It's very pleasant. Anything up to 25 is just nice and pleasant, I think. Once you start getting north of 25, it starts to get a bit too warm. But let's be honest, we're just not used to it in this country. But a lot of it's down to the fact that you go abroad, it's a different heat. Because everything's so dry and arid and the ground's so warm because of the continuous sun, it feels different. It's not as unpleasant abroad, super heat. But when we get it here, it's more unpleasant because our ground is still moist and the feeling's different. I don't know. It's a different feeling. I mean, I've been to Turkey when it's been 40 degrees and now we're walking around the streets, no problem. Weren't killing me or anything, you know what I mean? I remember when we last went to Turkey and went pilot, switched the plane off, parked up, he says, be prepared for some heat when we open these doors because they're currently having the hottest day they've had for years. It was 41 it were, and Jesus Christ, it were warm. You could feel heat rush into the plane when they opened doors. It was very nice. Didn't affect my holiday anyway. I was still doing drunken karaoke. Hey, but what's new? Don't forget, if you're new here, double tap the screen and hit the subscribe button if you want. If you're not new here, then and you're not subscribed, well then get subscribed. Oh dear. There is a place we used to go where the romantic music of the lights down low. Big Amazon wagon going over the bridge there. Everybody's packages and parcels. I haven't seen Gary for a day or two. No, I've seen him, but not in our circles anyway. You know what I mean? He didn't come on mine on Thursday in chat, but he was about. I think he's fallen out with me. Yeah, that OBS I was playing with last night, I'm going to investigate that further because it's just the tip of the iceberg. I can do more with that. I just need to suss it out. You know what I mean? Because I've seen other people have panels with loads of folk on chatting, all via OBS. I'm thinking, how the hell are you doing that? How are you doing it? But they're doing it somehow. I just don't know how. I just don't know how they're doing it. Flipping chat's died off, died a death. Well, that's not died a death. It's the fact that I'm not. It's not moving the chat. My chat's not moving. Lumo, Tommy, yeah. Wonder if Lumo rent their rolling stock. I believe they bought it off EMR. Yeah. Sorry about that. My chat stopped moving for some reason, and that's why I've been thinking, why is nobody talking? But you have been talking. trusted how it did the camera. Yeah, I have no idea, Tommy. I think that's the iPhone 17 that did that, because the iPhone 17 has a thing built into it now. If you put the phone stationary on a desk and tell it to take a selfie, you can walk around the room and it follows you around the room. And I don't know how it does it. It just does some clever shit with zooming and stuff. You know what I mean? I wondered what was happening then. I thought, why is nobody talking? But my chat had stopped moving. That's why. So you were talking. I just weren't seeing it. So if anybody's come in and said hello, I apologise because I missed you. Hello, Mizaya. Mizaya. Yeah, hello there. I think you're the only one I missed. Yeah, I have a funny feeling they bought an handful of them off. Well, they probably, yeah, you say renting. I think they're all rented. You know, every train in UK. I think they're all rented and leased. I don't think anybody actually owns them. I think the only people who may own their own trains is Avanti. I have a funny feeling that Branson bought them Pendolinos when he were chairman, whatever. That's why they've been in service so long and they get maintained so well. I was watching a video on them last night, maintenance, and it's pretty amazing, really. They get a proper big maintenance thing single week. They do wheels off, bogies off, and everything every week. They drive into this thing, a big crane comes along, lifts it off its bogies, and they mess about changing bits and bats and then drop it all back down again. Pretty impressive to watch, I'll tell you for now. Gets out and about, oh Dave. Who's Dave anyway? We keep saying Dave in chat. Who the hell's Dave? What is he on about? Dave who's on the bridge over here? Dave. I can tell you that freight train has come from a place called Hams Hall, wherever that is. It's going up Scotland. And the other train that passed it is going to Manchester Airport, and it's come from Windermere. Yeah, she's fine. I've just been talking to her actually. Just before I pulled up here, she was on phone. Talking to her on phone, I were. I'll nip in later on my way home, see what's going on. Sound's gone again. Sound's gone. I'll check that. Sound's gone again. Sound's gone. Sounds alright here. I've just listened to it back. Sounds mighty damn fine here. Yeah. Damn Dave, yeah, I remember that episode out of Only Fools and Horses when they were running a raffle or like a thing on what they were naming baby. And he says, he says to Trigger, he says, always name it Baby after Rodney. He says, oh, great stuff. Baby Dave. Brilliant. Dave, let's call it Baby Dave. Catch you later, Jackie. Have a nice day. All my stickers have gone off these railings now. I don't know if I'm getting sabotaged or what. I've got a fresh batch here with me. So before I leave today, I'm going to do a bit of decorating. Some cheeky bastards put some vaping adverts over the top of my stickers. Bloody vampire vape. Right at the top of my stickers. And some of my stickers have been here now for 2 years. And they must have thought, oh, they've stuck well. I'll stick my vampire vape stickers at the top. Cheeky sods. I don't know who I am. What do you think, Tommy? What's your opinion? How dare they? You're right there, Jeanette. I agree. Slap bang right to it. They could have put them next to, upper, below, side of, right on top though, and they've done that because mine was stuck on so well. They thought, oh, I'll put my sticker on there. There's a chance that it'll still be there. And it's going to get my sticker back at the top of it today. I've got some with me now. Look at that. I'm not playing them games. I will, yeah. Tell them I know Ronnie Pickering correct. There's loads of them flipping sugar stealers flying about. They keep coming in my car, them little white pom-pom things. There's a thing on wall here, and it's like a just ordered a shoulder brace thing off Amazon. Alright. There's a thing on wall here, and it's like a chrysalis of some sort, an animal that's gone into hibernation and turned into a shell, and it's bloody hideous, it is. Before I go, I'm going to take a photograph of it. It's a right thing, it is. It's like it's just an ugly thing attached to the wall, and you can tell it's a chrysalis or something. You know, one of these moths or animals that turns into a chrysalis. And it's pretty damned ugly. It's right outside of me on the wall. It's going to develop into some damn big thing with wings at some point. You heard how tough sang it today, Jeanette? I haven't heard how tough it since whenever I last heard anything off her yesterday. Yeah, it is. It's going to be somewhat big as well, Jeanette, because it's a fair size. But it's an ugly looking critter. Jesus. Well, if I can get a photo from here, I'll see if I can zoom in on a photo. Friggin' hell is it? There's an ugly bugger. Don't know. Don't really know. Yeah, I'll just try getting a photo of it. Just when you on photograph, it just looks like a blob of bloody cement. Looks staring out. Right, I'm beginning to wonder if it is a blob of cement. I don't touch it in case it does out queer. It just weren't here the other day, you know what I mean? When I last parked here, it weren't here. I'd have spotted it straight away. A rare species, yeah. I'm struggling to get a good photo of it because I'm not that near to it. So it's bad to tell. Looks like a shell. Almost looks like a seashell. Pretty ugly damn thing. That's for sure. Seems so latched on in between bricks. Yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah. Looked like bloody Robocop with that on. Hopefully get a decent night's sleep. Yeah, you need to put doctors with it, Jeanette, and see what they say about it. Hello, Mahendra Rajputi. Yes, this is the United Kingdom, UK, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Hello, Finesse Railways, how are we doing? It's 4:30 in the afternoon. Hello, Fredo. Yes, I'm excellent, thank you, Finesse. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe. And £100 super chat would be nice as well, thank you. Only joking. Just send 50. Yeah, I've still got the day here. I've got the day all the way to the night, believe it or not. I'm currently stuck at Wilmcote, Stratford upon Avon. Right. Here goes the slow train to Blackpool. Catch you later, Mahendra. And And the train that just overtook it is going to Barrow-in-Furness after chasing a rail tour from Wolverhampton. Oh, well, there's something coming through here in a bit. I don't know what it is. There's a Network Rail something coming through. And then there's something else that's got a Class 37 and a 50 on it. So I'm believed to be told by, what do you call Dave? I forgot his name. He said it's 7 minutes past 6. Well, I've checked the timetable and it says 7 minutes past 5 on my timetable. So I don't know. I'll keep my eye on it. It was supposed to be a steam engine, but unfortunately steam engines are banned at the moment off the main line because of fire risks. Hello, Ben ZT1PV, how are we doing? I saw a rail tour at Wellington with 37's top and tailing, excellent this morning. Well, this rail tour that's running around here today is a 37 and a 50, I believe. Bit of an odd mixture, but so I'm told. And I think it's currently somewhere in the Blackpool vicinity. Again, I'm not 100% sure. Right, so I'll just have a look at timetable while we can see it. Time around now, 16:30. We've got Derby RTC Network Rail to Carlisle at 17:06 according to this. It is a runner. And we've got a Gressley Road to Gressley Road. I don't even know what that is. Gressley Road up to somewhere and then back to Gressley Road again. I don't know what that is. It's a bit of a weird run it's doing. It's going Farrington Curve, Rufford, Ormskirk, Milk, Rufford, Farrington Curve, it's a weird one. It's a strange one, but it's coming through here at 16 foot. Oh. $16.51. We've got an oddball coming through here at $16.51. Gresty Road Western Sidings to Gresty Road Western Sidings. It is. It's coming up and then it's gone down towards Liverpool through Rufford. And it's coming back up again. Then it's coming past here. Bit of an oddity, but there we go. See what develops. See what it is. That's at 17:07. And we've got a Red Network Rail train at 17:06. And then Llandudno to Kirkcaldy. There we go. Oops, lost the flipping. Lost the stream. I've lost the stream. Yeah, so it's a bit of an oddness, a bit of an odd thing coming through. I've lost it. My microphone is very low. It shouldn't be. I've just lost the chat for a minute. Just trying to catch up with chat. It's your birthday on the 31st. Very good. Hello, Jack the Flash. Where is this? This is in the United Kingdom. Somebody just said they couldn't hear me. I mean, microphone's right next to me, so there should be no problems there. I mean, you need to turn your speaker up, whoever it were, because I can see, I can listen to myself, and I know its volume's well good. Listen to myself, and I know its volume's well good. Yeah. If anything, it's just the external sound that might be buggering my voice up. But the problem is, if I bring the microphone in car with me, then you don't hear. You know what I mean? Then you don't hear my voice quite as well. You know what I mean? I'll bring the microphone inside it, then you're not getting as much external noise. But then you lose out a bit. Then you don't hear the trains quite as much. You know what I mean? My train is in 6 minutes. Hello, Duper. Sounded 3 times lower. Let me check this. Let me check this. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the sound. I've just checked to myself. It's bang on. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the sound. I can hear myself. So if you've got sound issues, it's at your end. The microphone's about 10 inches away from me, and it needn't be as close as it is. You know what I mean? It is a DJI microphone. It's not a cheap thing. Guess what, Finesse? Hello, Wild Art. So I have sight and hearing issues now because of you. Thanks, Tommy. Glad you're grateful. Oh, that was it, Finesse. Yeah, your train is only 2 minutes away now. I don't know what that was supposed to be, that drink. It was like a grapefruit with ice in it, but obviously the ice had melted. It came out to one of them automatic machines, part of the meal deal, and I don't really know what it were. Sort of a lilt style thing. I don't normally get them, but because I didn't realise they were part of the meal deal, but they are. I can hear female voices. Actually, it's right here. Oh, right. Excellent. What kind of train is it, Finesse? I can hear female voices. Do you happen to be sitting in a tree or on a drum? No, I'm not. I'm sat in a car with my one leg dangling out the side of the car, resting on the door. Sat in a BMW X5, parked on a bridge, and my camera is on a clamp on top of the fence, which is on the bridge. The camera's about 15 foot from where I am, on a clamp, looking down onto the track, and I'm sat in a car with a wireless microphone in my car. I need to set up my other microphone. I do have a pair of mics, so I can have one at the side of the track and one in my car, but I haven't put the app on my other phone yet. I keep forgetting about it. I can put the app on my other phone and then catch you later, Finesse. Enjoy your journey. Yeah, I've no air conditioning. I haven't got engine running out. I've just got me. Just got my doors open and my windows down. It's lovely and warm here. No, I haven't seen an icon. Oh, yeah, I have. Now you mentioned it. Have you become a member again, Jeanette? Now that I've seen it, yeah. I don't know what's happened with YouTube, but they put the membership on and then they put a store on as well. I thought, what the hell's that, a store? And I just deleted it back off again. I don't know what it meant, you know what I mean? Only this morning I noticed that store thing. What the hell's this, a store, a YouTube store? I thought, note to sell. Most people want to buy RB Rail bobble hats. I've got them. Got some RB Rail bobble hats. No, I don't. No idea. Doing lots of weird things to YouTube. I mean, that page now, they've altered that with your page where all your stuff is, your uploads and everything. They've altered that page. It's all different now. It's weird. Always messing about with stuff. Can't leave stuff alone. You're right there, Tommy. After Mia's picture? I don't know what you're talking. Oh, you're on about icons? All right, I don't know. I think it's another train, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. If you remember, you can use the extra icons, can't you? Yeah, I forgot about that. You can put picture of Mia up, or there's another train picture, another train icon. I think it's a class 37, I think, icon, but you can only use the high-speed train or the class 37 icon, if you remember. Members only for using custom icons, I'm afraid. I'm going to make some more icons. Yeah, I've never actually seen the Mia icon. Type the Mia icon in, let's have a look. I've not actually seen it in action, that. I don't think I can do it at my end. I kind of... Oh my god. What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't know how you get custom icons. Oh, there's Mia. There she is. Oh yeah, I found it. Oh, that's that other... That other icon is a class 37, but I don't know why it's not showing up as a class 37. It's just coming up with writing class 37. I don't know what the friggin' hell's going on there. I don't even know how you get that. Oh, there they are. I can't send them. It's only other people can send them. I can't send them myself. Just comes up with writing when I do it. It's typical. Like they're my bloody icons and I can't use them. Yeah, you need to burn a bit of yours, Tommy. Do you want me to send you a box of matches, or then you can burn some of yours? There's a massive bird here. Huge. Big wings swooping around in circles. It must be looking for mice or something. I think it's an owl. Going around in circles. Just keeping my eye on my battery. I've got my battery pack with me today so I can clamp it on easy and quickly. Yeah, 99p, Tommy. I don't think you could even get an ice cream for that money. The entertainment I bring to you, Tommy, is... Oh, Sky, Sky TV are jealous. Not many people in Southern Ireland are getting what you're getting. It's the thought that counts, isn't it, Tommy? That guy, what we call Dave, he said he was going and he's still here. I can hear his voice but I can't see him. He's camping with somebody else in a white car, I think, but I can't actually see him. But I can hear his voice. What he called Dave? I can't remember. Is that what he called Dave? I flipping won't remember. I'm curious to know what this is that's coming past about just after 5 o'clock. It's going to be something a bit bizarre or weird. Just purely because of the route that it's took. No, it's not. Better not be. If somebody else comes here and starts doing lives, there's going to be, it's going to start a turf war, is that? That will definitely start a turf war. Definitely. No, he wasn't doing a live stream. He was videoing, but he weren't doing a live stream. Yeah. I'm not having that. Yeah, I can't even see where he is, but I can hear his voice. He's talking to a chap somewhere in another car, but I can't actually see him. Or any of them, to be honest. There's a guy come pull up in a white Seat, and he's talking to him, I think, but I can't actually see any of them. But I can hear him. But yeah, that'd annoy me, that, if somebody else started live streaming from here tonight. It'd be like ice cream van wars, when an ice cream van goes on somebody else's patch. I wouldn't mind J Loco coming here and doing a few pictures. That'd be different. Hello, Lisa. How are we doing? How's it going? How are we doing, Lisa? How's life in, let me think where you are. Don't tell me, let me have a guess where you are, Lisa. See how good my memory is. I think you are in Nottingham. Yes, I'm fine, thanks. I think you're in the Nottingham area. Am I correct? I think. Just watch, I'll be totally wrong. I spoke to a guy the other day and I said, oh, you're in Bedford and you're in flipping somewhere in America, but never mind. I think you're in Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire, something like that. Yeah. Loughborough way or somewhere in that vicinity. I always get mixed up with where Manilow is. When Manilow, I'm in Nottingham. Yep, all right, I got that right then. I remembered. When Manilow comes on, I don't know why I always have in my head that Manilow's in Manchester and he lives right next to Heathrow Airport. Near Doncaster, all right. I live near Stewball. Is that where Stewball lives, Jeanette? Doncaster? Yeah, the Jeanette's from Nottingham as well. Two of you from Nottingham. I used to live near Bedford when I was younger. Stuart is you explain, Jeanette. I know how they're connected, but I just can't think how to put it into words. Kath is Tracy's cousin who's married to Stuart. Is that right, Jeanette? Kath is Tracy's cousin who is married to Stuart. Is that correct, Jeanette? A town called Potton. That is still called Potton. Oh, I've never heard of that before. I think that's right, isn't it? Kath is Tracy's auntie. Right, got you. Right, I see. It's a very complicated one, isn't it, that? Kath is Tracy's auntie. So Kath is the mum of... What? Let's work this one out. I've lost it. Haley is her niece. Kath's her auntie. Kath is Tracy's mum's sister. Is that correct? Kath is Tracy's mum's sister. Yeah. Just trying to draw a family tree in my head here. Some family trees are easy to follow and some are complicated. What did you ask that question for, Tommy? You made my brain melt now. Bloody flying here. Chris is Haley's dad. Who's Chris? I don't even know who Chris is. That has thrown another spanner into the equation. Yeah. Chris is Haley's dad and also Kath's brother. But still, what's the link to Tracy, though? One of them must be linked somehow to Tracy for it to become her auntie. Nottingham University grounds are where the old rally factory used to be. Right. But Kath must still be... One of them must somehow connected by a blood somewhere along the line in order for her to be an auntie. So Chris, which one's Chris is the one who's actually related to Tracy, is it Chris? That's a strange sound, whatever it is. A couple of callers. He goes to bed very, very early, very rarely seen. Right. Is he the one who fell off a bike and got run over by a bus or something? Or is that somebody else? Loosely, yeah. Were it 237s that, Ben? I didn't notice. I mean, I knew back one was a 37, but I thought the front one was something else. Who lives with who? Yeah, there you go. It's complex, Tommy. I've never seen that particular one, but we used to have a big oil train, used to run up this way every single morning, but they've stopped doing it now. And they're using wagons on the road now, which I find a bit bizarre, but there you go. Somebody in an office somewhere must have decided that were it, you know. Well, them 237s, I believe, are going to come back again shortly, if it's the train I'm thinking of. It just didn't look. They didn't look the same, but they were both in colourless livery. But that's marked. That's down on list as a. I think it's down on list as a Network Rail. I think I'll check timetable because there's something due to come through here that's been through. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's another oddity. That's the Network Rail that's just gone through now. So it's weird stuff. Now that with the Network Rail once has gone through that single car 0156, the blue test train. Yeah, it is amazing, Lisa. We used to have one every day. It used to go from oh God, what's it called near Goole, the oil refinery, Lindsay Oil Refinery near Goole, to Preston Total Oil, whatever you call it, at Preston Docks. It used to run every single day, and then they stopped it. Yeah, inspection train. That's the one. That's the one that's come up through Rufford and everything, but it's no, it's not. It's slightly early. It were down for 1706. Yeah, and the oil train used to go to a place called Total at Preston Docks, and then they stopped it and said they were using road, which I find pretty bizarre, you know, when you think how many wagons a train replaces. I don't know. I've no idea, Jeanette. I knew we were out looking for something. I don't know what. I didn't think it was tornado, though, were it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to have a quick look at timetable. See what's going on now. Oops. That's the wrong one. Oh, God, where's timetable? What time are we on now? 17:02. Let's have a look. Right, Gressler train, that's gone past. One of them, the double header must have been the Gressler to Doodah. Network Rail Derby, that's gone past. It's just the Llandudno one now that's due. Llandudno to Kirkcaldy. currently a long way away at the moment. Llandudno to Cacaldi. Aren't they discontinuing what, Jeanette? I missed that. I was looking at the timetable. Aren't they discontinuing it? I don't know what you mean there. Discontinuing what? I couldn't see how it was possible to shut nearly 30 wagons. That might be the word. My mind has gone blank. Fully loaded and backwards was quite... Yeah. Oh, they manage it. No problem, Lisa. No problem. Pushing them forward or pulling them backwards or pulling them forward, shall I say? No problem. It's just the same either way, to be honest. Obviously, though, that they have to be a bit more careful. They'll have had somebody at the front watching what were happening. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, Tommy. That is just a queer thing that's grown up wall. It looks like a sort of like a chrysalis of some sort. I don't know. Absolutely astounding, yeah. I'd like to go to Birmingham. There's a place in Birmingham called the Lickey Incline, and it's a steep hill, and they still have to bank the trains, the freight trains. When a train starts going up the hill, they lose grip because of weight, because it's such a steep hill, and another train runs up behind them and shoves them up the hill, and they still do it to this day. It's called the Lickey Incline, Lickey Incline. It's a fossilised gastropod. What the hell's one of them, Jeanette? Momentum, yeah, you got it, Lisa. Momentum. A fossilised gastropod. That sounds like something you'd flipping have fitted at hospital or removed. Yeah, come in, please. I can tell you that you're suffering from a fossilised gastropod. Oh. We'll arrange to have it removed. Oh, thank you, doctor. I needed something from shopping. I forgot what it were. Can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. It's just come to me. Bog roll. Remind me to get some bog roll on my way home. Yeah. Yeah, it impresses me that it's called the Lickey Incline. And in the old days, they used to have to shove nearly every train up. But now it's just the occasional freight train they have to shove up the hill. They don't couple up, the train just runs up behind them and shoves them up or the summit, and then the engine rolls back down hill to bottom into sidings, and obviously train carries on as whatever it were doing. You know what I mean? Is that a wasp nest? No, it's a now we know what it is. But what comes out of it or what's been in it? This is the dollar question. Blimey, we have a track that goes from the lower side to the main line, and that has an incline, but boy does it make a racket. It squeaks, yeah. There's a lot like that squeak, especially on corners. It's terrible for that when you're coming into Manchester Victoria Station. What a racket. And it's because there's so many twists and turns and things. It's ages since I've been into Manchester Station, but I remember last time I went, I thought, God, it still squeaks like hell when they're just approaching. Yeah. That's the corner that does it. You know, the corners, especially them old pacer units that had single axles on, they used to squeak like hell. Yeah, I've not noticed it before, Jeanette, no. Tap it with coin sounds like it's a solid fossil. Oh, hell, I'm not going anywhere near that bugger. Something might leap out and get me. A whelk shell on a bridge? A flipping whelk shell? I haven't had it. Or a modern sea snail? How ended up with a modern sea snail on a railway bridge? You're having me on there, Jeanette. You're taking the mick. It's about the size of a 50p coin, maybe a bit bigger. Can't see a modern sea snail finding its way onto a railway bridge about 35 miles away from sea. And as a crow flies, I'm probably about 20 miles away from the coast. As a crow flies, but to actually drive it, you're talking about 30 miles. In fact, I'm probably nearer than sea as the crow flies because Ribble Estuary is not far away. I still don't believe a snails come galloping out at sea and come all the way up here and decided to clamp onto a railway bridge, you know. Oh, yes. Some of that. There's a woman just walked past. She's got 3 big dogs and they're pulling her everywhere, and I'm thinking, what on earth, what pleasure is she getting out of that? Walking 3 dogs that are practically ripping her into 3 different pieces, dragging her up road. I think, where's the fun in that? Oh, there we go. I've just had an explanation as to why it's here off Jeanette. Yeah, I've just read it, Jeanette. So there you go. So there could be a sea snail. Been deposited here. So we've got a flipping snail dispatcher in our midst. Ah. It's funny, it's the only one, and I've never seen it before, and I've parked here loads of times. I've never noticed it before. I'm going to poke it. When I get out, just put my battery pack on, I'll poke it. See what happens. So you reckon it's just going to be an empty shell, do you, Jeanette? There's not going to be no alive inside it. That's what I'm trying to establish. I don't want to be waking Summit up early thinking it's time to come out, and then it comes out and thinks, Jesus, I'm early. Attached itself to a car and then rubbed off onto the wall. You're having me on now. rubbed onto the wall. How the figure how does it rub off a Senga's not been sending you some edibles through post, has she? Got a snail that can leapfrog from cars to walls. Jesus. Just an assumption. The hitchhiking snail. It does have a snaily look about it, now you mention it, but it seems to have locked on to the cement between the bricks. There's a big spider as well nearby it. Big spider's web. He better stay in his house. Look at that. Don't do spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders. Could be. A seagull might have dropped in here, yeah? That's true. And they have been known to chuck fish around in the streets. We had a thing a few months back where people walking through Blackburn and there were flipping fish coming out of the sky. Imagine that. You're walking through a town centre and a great fish comes flying out of the sky and lands next to you. And that was seagulls picking fish up out of the river, flying them, and then for some reason deciding they didn't want them and dropping them in town centre. You couldn't make that up, could you? That was happening. For real. Flying fish. Yeah. Lumo, correct. That's the slow train to London. Catch that train if you're not in a hurry and you want it cheap. £29.99 return. If you don't mind spending 6 hours and 50 minutes on a train instead of the usual 4.5 hours. That's correct. They started at the end of May, they did, and they were right cock up, but often broke down it first week. It didn't go very well. They had loads of breakdowns and stuff, but I mean, when you're buying second-hand trains off somebody else or renting second-hand trains that somebody else has had a good use out of, they're bound to have a few bother. Wave, Harry, there's something good coming. There's something unusual coming. I can hear it clagging. I don't know if you heard all them horns. But is it coming down this back? I can hear a lot of heavy clag. Like a 37. Definitely going to be I don't know what it's going to be, this. Can hear it though. Making a right racket. Here it comes, it's on the slow line. Yep, West Coast Railways 37. We either a 47 or a 57 up back, I couldn't tell. Yes. Yes, it's one of these special charters. I think that's the I'll tell you what that is, Tommy, in a minute. Just let me have a look at timetable. Let me have a look at the timetable. And I'll tell you what that where that we're going and where it had been. What time are we on now? 17:22. Yeah, Blackpool North to London Euston, that. West Coast Railways. Which is a private company. Yeah, it is, Tommy, a vintage trip or a tour. Is there a tree near to that wall? Not really. Well, there is trees, but they're quite a way away. There's a tree, but it's probably about 100 foot away. Maybe not 100 foot, about 70 foot away, nearest tree. It's not one of them greater crested tree swinging sea snails, is it? It's now saying a tree burl. Oh, the friggin' hell's one of them. A seed lodged inside the crack and grown. Alright, I get it. I'm going to have to get out and put my battery pack on. And while I'm out, I'm going to take my car keys. Oh, no, I won't. I'll take a coin with me. A 50p coin, and I'll have a little tap at this item. Camera will waggle for a minute here because I'm just clipping my battery pack on. It's magnetic. A bit tricky actually, this. There we go. Battery pack on. Well, that investigation's come to an end. I tapped it, it fell off the bloody wall. Yeah, unfortunately that investigation has now been concluded. I tapped it with a 50p coin and the bloody thing's fallen off wall and shot off. So that's the end of that, I'm afraid. Tonight when I go to bed I'm going to have flipping nightmares about a tree swinging, wall climbing, flipping sea snail. Pardon me. I don't even know where it's gone. I tapped it and it fell into long grass. Well, I'm not rooting around in grass with it. Did it fall or did it scurry away? No, it fell. Oh, this woman's back with them 3 dogs. She looks really harassed, she does, with these dogs. No, he doesn't. You don't say that, Jeanette, for God's sake. Now you're freaking me out. Hello, rail fan Seema. I do like a good pair of jobbers. Scurry away, yeah. Got a scurrying away, flipping tree swinging, flying sea snail. How's it going, Rail? Yeah. Don't worry, Tommy, I've got my eye on Dave. I don't think he's going to be I don't think he's going to threaten my cause, because I don't think he's into the high-tech aspect of things. I think he's just photographs and videos. I'm going to try and find him though, if he is on. He didn't even say whether he was on YouTube or not. He never said out, did he? So I'm presuming he's not, but I'll find him. I'll have a look tonight, because I know what he filmed. I got rid of a wasp nest once for somebody else, and that was a bit of a faff, I'll tell you. Shoved it in a big bag. Didn't half make a commotion. Yeah, I don't even know where it is now. I'm just looking now on the floor outside of my car. There's like weeds and stuff, so I can't see it. But it's left a mark on the wall where it was, like a yellow teardrop shaped mark it's left where it was fastened. It did sound hollow. To be honest, but I don't know. I tapped it twice, and on the second tap it flipping went. Imagine if I come back in a day or two and the damn thing's back where it came from. I would have kittens. Or even worse, it's in my car. Yeah, I think whatever in it has vacated. I'll go with that. Makes me feel less guilty now. Because we do have birds living in this fence, in this wall. Where the expansion gap, because there's expansion gaps at either end of each wall. Where there's no mortar, it's been deliberately left empty. And there's one at each end of the wall. There's about 1 metre in, there's an expansion gap. And little tiny birds fly into that gap, they do. In and out all day long. Look like, I mean, I'm not a bird expert, but they look like little finches to me. And they scurry in and out of that gap, and it's really tiny. It's only like 20 mil. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And there's one either end of the wall about 1 metre in. So I don't know why. I can only presume. If you can imagine, you had a yeah, yeah. I won't fancy that, Tommy. If you can imagine, like the bridge, obviously there's going to be some steel work in this bridge or something, at concrete beams, and then at the end of the beams, I think that's what these expansion gaps are for, from when it goes to the normal natural road to man-made bridge. I don't know, but there's definitely an expansion gap at either end of each wall, and at the far end there's loads of little birds flying in and out of the expansion gap. I've watched them. Leave the camera on, yeah. That'd be interesting. I have a camera in my car that records everything in the car and to the front as well. Yeah, I get good views, that. Motorists attacked by wasps on motorway while driving. Yeah. Hey up, Stuart. How are we doing? Decorating finished. Well done. Next time, do it quicker. It's a puzzle. Do more next week. I thought you said you finished. Well, I'll give you credit where it's due, Stuart. You're more patient than me. I don't mind a bit of emotioning, but wallpapering does my head in. I cannot be arsed with that rubbish. Wallpapering and me, no, thank you very much. But I don't mind blasting a bit of emotion about. Yeah, that's the one, Tommy. You got it. Yeah. Fireworks in a can of paint and wallop. Done. Job done. I remember that episode. I used to love that Mr. Bean. He used to crack me up. Like the one that cracks me up the most when Mr. Bean is when he goes to the beach and there's a guy sat next to him and he's buggering about for ages trying to get his clothes off so the guy next to him can't sin out. And then when he finally manages, after about 20 minutes of changing his clothes without actually revealing anything, doing this crazy shit, pulling his clothes off inside out, the flipping guy gets up with a white stick and walks off. He's totally blind. Yeah. Brilliant. It's funny. And them films, they made 2 films, didn't they? When he goes to America, that picture, what's it called? Whistler's Mother. And he accidentally ruins it and draws her nose back on with a marker pen. It's worth millions and millions of pounds, this painting, and he accidentally wipes it off. And he flipping Mr. Bean draws nose back on with a marker pen. Superb. Killed me, that. Yeah. And he mixes up this portion with egg yolks and all sorts and makes it perfect again, but it's not the same picture. Oh, it's brilliant. Driving around America in an open top car, sticking finger up at everybody, thinking it was a sort of wave. Oh, it's one of them films I can watch time and time again. You never get bored of it. So stupid, but you can't help but laugh. See you tonight, Jeanette. See you tonight. That painting lost most of its value. £3. Yeah. Yeah, that was so funny, that film. And he's flipping spilled, I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, he turns tap on, doesn't he, in bathroom, and flipping water sprays him all over his cats, and he's going to meet that top flipping art person. He's there with bloody against hand dryer. Oh, God. Top notch. Next week, hallway next, mostly painting. Oh, that's not so bad. Honestly, I can't. I do something about wallpaper and I can't stand it. When we decorated at home, I got somebody in to do it. We did back room ourselves, but wife were really good at wallpapering, so she used to do wallpapering and I used to do painting. But she were pretty good at it. And we wallpapered back room and then realised we put paper up either upside down. There was something not right with it, but unless you knew, you couldn't tell it was one of them. You know. But and then when we did stairs and landing and everything, we got a guy in to do it, and he did stairs, landing, and living room. He did living room, stairs, and landing. Yeah, it's nice over here at the moment, Tommy. It's about 21 degrees, and it's just pleasant. It's perfect weather to be like sat outside a nice little pub somewhere. You know what I mean? And I've no doubt there's a lot of people doing it that right at this minute round here. But is it just nice? It's just the right temperature. Oh well, you'll soon be done, Stuart. I don't mind painting. I don't mind doing woodwork because I don't use gloss. I've never been into gloss because it yellows and discolours. I always use that eggshell satin. And you can get some stuff now, that satin eggshell stuff, and it's flipping dry in no time. I had to change all our woodwork though because it were all that stained, just bare wood, and it had been stained, which were like all the fashion in 80s, but wife didn't like it, so I had to change it all. Some of it I managed to paint, but some of it you couldn't. It had to be changed. So I did. And the room had a border. Well, people don't do borders now, do they? Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So yeah. But my decorating days are done with. That's for sure. Once let me pick up another paintbrush. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm going to get some of them covers, me. I hate it when round light switches it gets grubby. I've done my plug sockets, but I need to do light switches because I'm everlastingly having to wipe out light switch, especially as you go into the bathroom. Always gets grubby around light switch, so I keep wiping it with wet wipes. I'm going to put one of them plastic surrounds on it, you know what I mean? I've done the sockets in the kitchen because they looked a bit crap. Whoever tiled, they didn't really cut neat enough around sockets, and it irritated me. So I bought some of them surrounds, plastic surrounds, and I could do with buying some more really for light switches. Because the one that goes into the bathroom, I'm everlastingly wiping it with one of these wet wipes. Wall plates, that's it, Tommy. Some of them just the plastic. You get them off Amazon for next to nothing. You don't even have to take switch off. They go on if you just tilt them on a certain angle. They go over. You don't even have to take any wires out. So they really are literally a 2-minute job to put on. I did the kitchen plug sockets, not because just the way whoever tiled it hadn't done a right good job, and you could see little gaps and bits, and it just weren't a good job. And it either put a bead of silicone round, and put one of them plates on, so I opted for the plate. You know. But I am going to get some switch plates because I must wipe the bathroom one. I'm always wiping it. It's no worse than a flipping grubbiness round a switch. It's one of my pet hates, is that. It took me 4 hours, just under, to put up 10 pieces of wallpaper yesterday. Started at 7 p.m. and 11. Just I thought it would excellent. Started at 7 p.m. Oh, fire. Are you doing the twilight shift? Only take 20 minutes, yeah. I was repainting the walls, alright. Tommy boasts in about 19.5 minutes. Where's this bloody Landudno train? Just consult the timetable. Oh, it's not far away. It's at Warrington. Warrington Bank Quay. Warrington Bank Quay, unadvertised unadvertised express, being run by Locomotion Services. Pointing wrong way here, really. I should be other way, but it's not worth me bridge and everything and swapping around now. There's another car pulled up anyway, so I can't even go there now. That includes the pizza. Yeah, I've been here since. What time did I arrive here, Stuart? I got here at about 3:10, 3:05. I've been here since just after 3, I think. How many minutes have I been on? I can't see on my screen. It'll say at the top of your screen actually how many minutes I've been on. I know I've been on definitely over 2 hours. But it does say at the top of your screens because you're receiving it. It doesn't tell me on my screen how long I've been on for. It'll say at top in your minutes. Usually in red, in like a red square. It's usually in a red rectangle at top of the screen. It says how long you've been running for. Doesn't show it on my screen. Only seems to show it on the people who are viewing. Jesus Christ, there's a guy just gone past on a wheel. I know that sounds stupid. I know that sounds crazy, but a guy has just gone past on an electric wheel. Just a wheel with 2 footrests on. And he's just shot past here at about 30 mile an hour. And all it were a wheel with footrests on. That must be some clever technology in that wheel. No handlebars, no nothing. Just a wheel with footrests. I wish I'd videoed that. I've never seen one of them before. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Roll out the barrel. Nice change this, you two slagging each other off. It's usually me that's in firing line. Come on, start on me, I'm feeling left out. It's Saturday practice, alright. Practicing for tonight, for later on tonight. Am I going to get it both barrels tonight on Jeanette's? Start off Mike Bassett. Who the friggin' hell's Mike Bassett? No relation to Bertie Bassett, is he? Sounds like a football manager to me. You look like him. Alright, do I? I'll have to Google who Mike Bassett is after. Judging by where Tom is laughing, Mike Bassett is going to be some ugly fat git or something. I can tell. Suspense is killing me. Bear with me. I have to look him up, Mike Bassett. Looks like flipping what? England manager? What? England's football service for national team manager after. What? What am I reading here? Reminds me of Ricky Tomlinson. It is Ricky Tomlinson. Is it a film or something? It's a film. Yeah, I've worked it. I'm just susted out now. I couldn't understand it. What the hell were going on? Said flipping England managers died. Well, all it said in headlines were England manager died of an heart attack. They're struggling to find a replacement. And I went, what? What's going on here? And I realised they're talking about a film. It was a short-lived TV series, but not as good as the film, right? (18:11). 14 minutes to wait for the Llandudno train. Okay, catch you later, Stuart. Enjoy your tea. See you tonight. I won't be on for much longer. I'm going to just see what this Llandudno train is, just out of curiosity, because it's been operated by Locomotion Services, so it's going to be something nice and clean and tidy, that is for sure, but what it is, I don't know. I just wish I were facing the other way, really. There's no I can do now. Hello, introspective reasoning. How we doing? Introspective reasoning. How's it going? Rodney's still waiting on his special train, yeah. She's about 10 minutes away. It's just gone over Winwick Junction. Approaching Warrington. I'm only watching it, then I can get a short out of it, you see. These live streams, you see, I dissect them and create shorts out of them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't. It's due about 10 past, but I don't know what it is, Tommy. I've no idea. It's being run by LSL. And they usually run quite decent trains to LSL. I haven't a clue what it is, Tommy. I have no information. It's definitely not going to be a steam engine, I can tell you that much, because they're currently banned. They're banned on all the main lines. Only the heritage railways can run steam at the moment. Yeah, hit the likes, correct. And subscribe if you're not. Wigan, it's just gone through Wigan, the train. It's moving later, but hello, Chinese person, how are we doing? Sorry, I can't tell what you're saying, but hello there. I've got something in Chinese and then Z9E. How are we doing? Love to know what that gadget was that guy come flying past on. It would be a terrible thing. You wouldn't flipping out. You'd have to be pretty keen, Tommy, at speed them go out. Jesus Christ, them Shinkansen trains. Good Lord. They would be short videos. Wow, they would be short. You've gone past in the blink of an eye. We haven't had a single train off the branch line today. Not in the time I've been here, anyway. Seven people, including 2 police officers, crashed in the northeast of England this morning. It happened near Middlesbrough. A Volkswagen Passat was travelling the wrong way down the A66. Oh dear. 7 people injured and both police officers in the car killed. We had the same thing here last week. Oh dear. There's lots of it about at the moment. Too many young uns on the road, I think. I don't know. We have a junction in Blackburn, and there's accidents at it every single week, and it's a crossroads, you know, with 4 sets of lights, but there's a filter lane on one side that a green light comes on and lets everybody go left. And when people are waiting at the lights, you've got 2 lanes straight ahead, 1 lane left filter. And when the green filter goes, sometimes the cars in the 2 lanes, is it 2 lanes, is it 1 lane? I can't remember. Might be 1 lane. Sometimes they set off because they just see green light up in the corner of their eye and they set off and they don't realise it's a green arrow. Bang, you know what I mean? Every time there's been an accident, when you're nearby, you can always tell what's happened when you look at it. That somebody's gone on the green filter rather than the main light. And I must admit, I've nearly done it myself. You sat there at lights and you just see a green in front of you and you don't really look at it proper. And you don't realise it's a green arrow pointing left and not a green circle. I think they need to do something with that. I don't know what. I just notice it seems to be happening a lot. Let's have a look where this bloody train is. It's about 2 minutes away from here. It's just gone through Balshaw Lane station. 2 minutes away. Yeah, well, it's happening a lot, and I must admit, I've nearly done it myself, Tommy. You sat at the lights, just gazing ahead, and you just see green come on it, corner of your eye. And I've started and then hesitated and realised, oh hell, that's a green arrow, not a green round thing. You know what I mean? Hello, Patrick Reese. How we doing? Yeah, and it's caught me out a few times. I don't know how they could alter the sequence though, because if they put it so all the greens went together on that particular stretch, it'd make the filter no use, if you know what I mean. I think they'd have to actually alter the setup of the lights, as in the positioning, physical positioning somehow, and maybe switch off the green filter light that's on the main set sort of thing and just have it on the left hand set. I don't know, but I can see how it's happening. I can see how the problem's occurring because I've nearly done it myself. Hello, Sporandio, how are we doing? And any second now we're going to get our Locomotion Services special tour. There we go. Not particularly exciting, was it? I couldn't even tell what it were on front end, but I'm pretty sure it was a Class 40 Andania or whatever it's called. Hello, Hamid Khan, how are we doing? I'm pretty sure it was a Class 40 on the front. I think it was that green and Andania, I think it's called. Well, with that, people, I'm going to call it a do now. And I shall catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you have done. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up if you have done. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll catch you on the next one. And some of you I will see tonight at 9 PM on Jeanette's. Some of you. I'm going to head home. A few errands to do. And then go home. Oh. You can see that over there, that I don't know, there's something, they've put something in the railway yard, so they might be planning on doing some work at some point. That weren't there the other day. Some sort of Volca rail, something they're planning. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll catch you later, and I'll see you later probably, Tommy. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.